cooking some food for the boys. Exercise! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Always free!
The invigoration of male community leaders.
Yes, it is! I don't know what I'm doing here. Push yourself, don't hurt yourself. Let the neighborhood know that men are here. 98, 99, 99, 100! Here we go, here we go, here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 12, 13, 14, on my down! Exercise, down! 1, down! 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, up! 1, up! 2, 13, up! 14, up! Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Up! 13, up! 14, up! 1, up! 2, 13, up! 14, up! 20, 21, 25, 26, 20, 21, 22. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. I'm not singing at church tomorrow. 13.
This is going directly on the OnlyFans page.
1, 2, 9, 10. Oh my God! 9. Sparta! You gotta do a merkin for every man here. Oh my God! 3, 4, 5. There's 17 AOs. One pull-up for each. 50, 60, 70. Up, up, your new man.
I'm really proud of all the guys that came out and pushed themselves through the disruptor a couple weeks ago. And I am pumped to tell you there will be an O2 and it will happen next fall. The word that keeps sticking with me from Tommy Boy a couple weekends ago was give it away. The 3 F's are fitness, fellowship, and faith, right? When I showed up to my first one, just like a bunch of you guys that are here for your first, I was sucking wind at the back. But what hasn't changed from 4 years ago till now is the mumble chatter and the encouragement. Each and every man here is of the utmost quality because you guys pour into each other. There is nothing else like this in all of Wichita. Give it away. Every night I get to put my daughter to bed and we talk about our day. And every day it starts the same way for her. Daddy woke up, Daddy read his Bible, Daddy went to F3, and Daddy had coffee with friends. And then Daddy went to work. And one night she said, so many friends? And I said, so many friends. And she said, she's 3, 4 years old. You only need one friend. Those are powerful words. I said, yeah, but Daddy's got so many friends. Look around you right now. There's 100 guys here that have been impacted because of this. I'm gonna share with you what my wife wrote in her letter to me. And she said this, I closed out Disruptor with this, I'm gonna close out this with this. Remember, this F3 brotherhood has a cascading impact and effect on all of us. If a grown man hasn't told you yet today, I love you, man. Give this away.
I think we would be doing a major disservice if we don't at least acknowledge and recognize probably one of the more important members, Boss Hog, who's not here.
Aye.
I missed the first beatdown, and he showed up at my house in his van, like, all right, let's go. All right. And then I had honor to meet this guy here, who showed up in a members only jacket. That's how he got his name, Fonz.
Yeah, it's in the car. I'll show you.
A couple months later, I meet this guy at work. This F3 thing, you should come out. Kind of early. I'm not in shape yet.
No, I'm not in as good a shape as you.
Whatever.
Same difference, but yes. Yeah.
Stayed on him, and he's here. And now you're starting to see this line of Boss Hog, these great men, Boss Hog, Fonz, Chop. We're gonna get no's in life. We can't let that stop us. The next Nancy could be here. He might not even be here yet, but we gotta keep going. We can see what it turned into, all right? And that's all I wanna say. I'm so proud of both of y'all. You guys are doing amazing things, and this is the result of it, so.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks, bro.
You know what I appreciate most about Fonz is when he gets out of the car, it is 100% energy, and you always know when he's there.
That's right.
And he always welcomes everyone that's there, no matter what. My favorite part is when he's not wearing his glasses, and he always calls out people the wrong name in the dark.
Man, he's just a character in himself, and his energy is just very contagious, and that's what he brought into the way I lead Sparta, and everywhere I go is always smile, have energy, keep the boys hyped up. That's what I remember and still love about him.
So probably the thing that sticks out in my head about Fonz was when I first started coming to F3, we were at Buffalo Park, and the park's like right in the middle of a neighborhood, and he would come in hot and loud, and I spent the whole beat down worried that he's waking up the neighbors and we're going to get kicked out of the park. And so every time Fonz has a cue, that was in the back of my head. It's like, someone's going to get us kicked out of here. But Fonz is great, love his energy.
I was actually there for Fonz's first beatdown, and I actually, if I remember correctly, I gave him his name because he was wearing a members only leather jacket, and that's where I came up with Fonz. I believe I kind of yelled it out there, and it stuck, and the rest has been written, right?
My first F3 beatdown, Fonz led out at Fortress. Man was yelling like crazy. I thought he was crazy, and I was all for it. Loved that guy.
It was one of my first beatdowns ever. Cold out, it was winter, and some dude came rolling up through this parking lot here at Sparta at like 45 miles an hour with 30 seconds left, and hopped out of the car with a leather jacket on. It was like, hey guys! It's like, what is this guy's problem? It is 5:30, it is way too early, and he is coming in hot. And then he hit the entire beat down that way with the same level of energy, and it was very impressive. So Fonz, I always remember the energy he brings, the life he brings around him. That's my path.
Well, first off, congratulations on leading the East Side as Nantan. My favorite Fawn story would probably be in the old days of Wild West. There was a day that was pouring down rain, and I'm talking about monsoon-style rain, and it was just me, Frisbee, and Fonz at the workout. And Fonz basically gets out of the car and says, let's go bear crawl for hundreds of yards in the pouring rain. And we were also doing suicides in the pouring rain, and I don't even know why I had gloves on because they were pointless by that point. And so that's probably my favorite Fonz memory.
He has been such a consistent leader. I think one of the things that's been impressive about him is I got to go to Grow Ruck in Kansas City with him. I remember vividly, out of a group of, 60 guys, a bunch of dudes from Kansas City, Omaha, and Wichita, 15 Wichita guys, there was this part during Grow Ruck where we were at the fire station, and we had to sing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus as the firemen were spraying us with a hose, and it was kind of epic, kind of awesome, but he was the voice in that whole group that rang out amongst everybody. So he was like leading this song, which was like, it sounds silly, but it was like kind of inspiring at the same time, him blasting Miley Cyrus lyrics. So that's just a fun memory that I have. And I think most importantly, he's just been a vocal leader. He's led by example. He's been a solid friend to, a few hundred guys here. They've felt loved by him, and he's done a great job as Nantan of our Wichita region. And I'm really, really proud of him. Proud to call him a friend. Good job, Fonz.
Oh, Fonz, man, with his energy, gosh, I tell you what, it's just fun to be around him. Every time we do our name-orama, if he's around, you know it because he's got that enthusiasm for every name. But no, he's just an energetic guy. Love him to death. I believe you can see Christ in him with the joy he brings and then shares, because that's the thing about Jesus is he wants us to share what he gives him, and he does that. So Fonz, he's been a great Nantan, and he'll continue to do well, of course, at F3. But congratulations for a great time as Nantan, Fonz. Love you a lot.
Fonz, congratulations. Can't think of a guy that's been more ill-equipped and terrible in a leadership position as you. It's been fun to know you. Now, in all seriousness, it's been great. He's a great guy, great leader. Wichita's been lucky to have him. Every time I work out with him, he just brings the energy. Love being around him. It's a great guy.
Fonz is known for his jackets, how he got his name, and he, to this day, I think last year he tried to get rid of it and to burn it. And it was a mass revolt online, on Slack, and in person in the Circle of Trust of guys saying, you cannot burn that thing, dude. You are tied to it forever. You will forever have to have that thing. So that's one of my funny stories. But in all seriousness, I think the world of this guy. He has really accelerated the region over the past 2 years and been a true example of a servant leader. The work and the prep he put into pulling off Disruptor was just impressive and beyond humbling to watch. So really just appreciative of him and his leadership over the last couple of years.
Fonz named me. He's responsible for Margaret McHenry. But don't tell anybody. It was either that or Glory Hole. Those were the two options.
Oh, well, we messed up on that one.
I just appreciate him, appreciate his energy.
Good riddance.
I love Fonz. One of the things I love about Fonz is the passion, often articulated in the grunting that he'll do when he's working out. And I'm gonna miss it. So I'll get to see him, but we'll have new leadership, so it'll be fun.
Appreciate your leadership, Fonz. Did a great job this year, and looking forward to Chop taking over. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
The guy has just a ton of energy, way more energy than I could ever have at 5 o'clock in the morning. I can appreciate that, but sometimes it's a little much, bud. Kind of back off a little bit. No, Fonz, you're awesome. Appreciate everything you do for us in F3 Nation. Excited to see what you do next.
He really pushes you. He's, I know last workout, he's not feeling it. He's pushing us too hard. So, he missed it. I mean, he'll still be queuing, but he's a good guy.
Oh, Fonz. He's got the loudest voice. So that's what I'm going to miss. You can hear him from anywhere. So
I just love Fonz's energy all the time. It makes a beatdown way better every time he shows up, just with his energy. So appreciate you, Fonz.
Dude, everything that goes around Fonz is just a little bit funnier. Very true.
We played Ultimate, and I think I saw him run 20 miles around and still drop the frisbee multiple times.
First time I met Fonz, I went to the West Side. It was like my third workout, and he made me he couldn't keep up with the workout, so he made me call the XOs, and I was very unprepared for it because counting under pressure and doing the stuff I was overwhelmed by the whole thing. But knowing that he was falling behind made me feel better. But now that I think about it, I remember he was using a heavy block, and so there was probably a reason why he was behind.